Yeah, why don't I have course on Lombardia?
Because you don't get cores on it.
You don't start with it.
You
It's
start
just
with course on most things, to be honest.
Imperial thing.
I may have just
have cores on
recognized.
Greater Austria and Greater Bohemia.
I may have just recognized CSA's independence.
Why you even told me that you wouldn't do that, so you're already breaking my trust.
Did I tell you that? I don't
You
remember
always
that.
said that you could recognize it. You were just arguing about
Yeah.
exploiting it to
No,
fight
he
you.
said, I know I did, but he also said that he wouldn't recognize it.
I mean, I wanted the prestige, so.
I mean, it takes prestige away from me, mind you.
Oh, sorry.
At least I think it does. If it doesn't, then sorry.
The only thing I saw there is that it made my relations with you lower. That's all I saw.
Maybe I was wrong about the prestige, then.
Why on earth did I decide to invade
Interesting.
Ethiopia?
I have no idea.
That's
Good question.
odd and annoying.
Perhaps you were a little more than tipsy yesterday.
I suppose the carrot would look prettier if you take Ethiopia with it.
I'm not even conquering anything, I'm just humiliating them for some reason.
That's part of his busy work.
Good job recognizing the CSA independence that lasted long. Radical reconstruction.
Won't that make Dixie unaccepted?
No, I don't know. There's an event later that will accept them.
Oh.
And
Isn't there a way you could like accept Afro-American but unaccept Dixie?
There's a way to also accept Dixie and not Afro-American. And then there's an option that I'm pretty sure you can just accept both. If I remember correctly.
Both would be most
From my
useful.
little test.
Yeah, I don't know why you would choose one or the other if you could pick both.
Yeah. At least I don't think. I'll read through it again.
Kill Ching Chongs, kill them, Ching
Jesus,
Chong.
dude, that's
That
pretty
doesn't sound
racist.
very PC. Belgian.
Considering through my editing, I was listening to how many awful things I've said. Like, I edited a lot of it out, but a lot of it's still in there.
I just stack wiped 40,000 Chinese.
Good job.
Nice.
Who doesn't love doing this? Like, these
That's all nice.
Untermensch. Ugh. Die.
America, you got money.
Not particularly.
No, but
Okay.
China
Oh,
has
I have enough for Alaska, yeah.
Okay.
But, I'm reforming my economy right now, because it...
Alaska is cheap, so that's not exactly saying much, but...
Alaska's at 100,000 pounds, dude.
Oh, well. Still wouldn't say that's mind-blowing.
For someone that just got their country torn apart in his head.
Okay.
Turbulent economy lately, then, you know, I can't...
Fair enough.
I just have to get my admin efficiency up and I'll be fine. Then I'll start making like 200 plus, 300 plus, even with 40 more brigades.
Why does Peru belonging to France?
I don't
That's
know.
the French AI.
I haven't pulled them out of the French sphere yet. No, that was actually underneath the real France.
Peru?
Yes.
I stole I stole Chile, by the way, but you know, you can just take that.
Oh,
No one
that's
else was
okay.
doing it, so...
You're like fucking Margaret Thatcher.
Are no one playing as France?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, it's playing.
His PC died.
Yeah, he needs to go get fixed. And unfortunately, we're not gonna wait for him.
Yeah, because we can't wait for everyone now, can we?
Yeah, Tresenda.
What?
Ah shit, I have an army stuck on Taiwan again that I forgot.
I see it.
Classic me.
30,000 Brits are there.
Let me take a look at this.
You tell me when I need them moved.
Oh, I don't know. I'm doing proper, like, unit of expedition. I'm landing right into China.
Proper
Oh, you see
invasion.
my invasion? My,
I
my
see
occupied
some.
territory?
I see some.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
scared.
Ah, you use that place to do it. Okay, that makes sense.
I use my colony to do the...
I'm not scared of some Untermensch.
man. Yeah, I love how in my test game when I turned up my military spending all the way after I reformed my admin efficiency, I gained like 40 brigades, just immediately volunteered pretty much. It's so beautiful.
Huh, I realized that artillery dude is still sitting on Jamaica as well.
How you post?
I didn't mean to.
This is where my
Oh, by the way, don't worry about your Great Power Alliance. That's just because I'm only one Great Power ally allowed, and I want to ally Austria. Because Austria is,
Comrade?
He needs it. Needs it more than...
mein deutsche Comrade.
Guess I can finally get that artillery unit.
Literally, the only point of this war is to get a tea province. People are importing it. It's the most important good of my country. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm good with you being at war, Germany.
Oh yeah?
Helps me out a lot.
This is probably going to be one of the few campaigns I've ever played where I get to export tea. It's a rare thing. So there's a tea province you can take from China?
Yeah.
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Oh, neat. Well, that's why you guys want that so much.
Well, yeah, it's really profitable. That's why I wanted it. I mean, I can always get Jiangxing, which is silk, so...
Yep.
I could also go up and take Lushun, which is a really strategic port. That would probably piss off the Russians, but if they're not here, it doesn't matter, does it?
Well, I have more immigration than emigration because of Germany.
You're welcome.
Why is everyone...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this, we can see that this is a beta patch. Things might need to...
No, it's meant to be that way. He fixed immigration, so it's
a
not
more
just...
free... yeah, it's
Well,
not
it
just
makes-
all to America.
Yeah, because
So,
really
people
it doesn't
will more
make any...
likely choose
Okay.
a close by
Yeah,
area instead of traveling across the whole globe.
which makes so
Because
much more
Austria has more
sense.
constitutional reforms than I do.
Why would people simply just flee to America? Because that's not how immigration works, you know? It's like, people immigrate all around Europe.
Anyone know what political parties? Never mind, I can see it myself. Huh, because I really want settlement colonial policy.
You need reactionaries for that.
Yeah, and you need a lot of them. So... it's not necessarily super easy.
Weren't you gonna partition Denmark in a save game?
No, not until we actually like...
Not until we actually take the infamy for it.
None of us have actually decided to invade yet.
Welcome to the Union, Alaska. Now, if I had Colombia, that would just be a land border straight into Alaska. Imagine that. And
Oh,
then my
imagine
name would
that.
my name would stretch from Alaska down to Cuba.
Should have been sold to Canada. It's just a prettier border.
I think Colombia just should have been.
How many Chinese do I have to kill before they accept my offer? Jesus.
At least 13.
13. I've killed a lot more than that.
At least. At least.
Yeah.
Just becoming a... There you go. Thanks, I'll take Shanghai.
I'm just gonna blitz through the commerce tech really quick and get even more money.
Sounds like a
And
plan.
Also get a bunch of. I gotta get a bunch of factory tech too, so my industry can become number 2.
Is there a strait between Arabia and... Ah, never mind, they just gave up.
No, I don't think there are any straits actually in this game.
Well, yes, there is.
Oh, it's not here anymore. Shanghai isn't here.
It's not?
No.
Surely Shanghai
Oh,
exists.
you might not be able to take it actually.
Well, last time I saw it here, I picked this thing bow first. What?
Oh.
Okay, well, I have... Sorry guys, I'm pausing because this thing will go away if I don't work fast.
What one do you want to take? What one are you taking?
I don't know.
I mean, you can always take Aleutian. As I said, it's an extremely...
Where
It's
is
the
Lucian?
one... It's the port right outside of Peking. Like, it's up in the Korea Bay.
Yeah.
It's like the little
Number.
tip of Manchuria. Yeah, well, it's not trade that's useful there. It's the port. It's like the actual strategic value. You could also take Jake Singh, which is like, if I was reading the event, it's essentially like secondary in value to Shanghai, and it also exports silk. So
Hey, look who's conquering Lombardy. That didn't take you long.
a higher population than Shanghai.
You fabricated for that, or did you?
I had
It's
to
a port.
fabricate, yes.
Nah, could have saved a bit of infamy then by actually just waiting it out, but I can see why you want your richest province back. Anyone anything Thailand, by the way?
No, I'm pretty sure that's you.
No.
See anything? Why wouldn't you link up Malaysia and Burma?
Well, I want that one state. Well, I could just take the whole thing, sure, but I think I'm going to sphere it as well.
Well, I mean, take those provinces at least to link up Burma, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Actually, you could take half of it. Like, you could take the province Ayutthaya and Shan, and then you'd have really crisp borders, and then just screw the rest.
That would be nice, but
Lombardia.
if I'm doing that much, I might as well. Ooh, states galore.
I mean, if it's a next, you're gonna
The
need-
South Island of New Zealand is now a state that I can build industry in. Who needs
Now-
puppets?
Now I'm going to convert all the names to German.
Sounds good to
Die
me.
deutsche Name? Die Italien Staat?
Jawohl.
Jawohl.
Jawohl, mein Freund. Mein Freund.
Fine.
Or like.
Yeah. Jawohl.
Jawohl.
Jawohl. Jawohl.
So that was a fun little fabulous punitive war. So kind of sad I didn't get what I wanted.
I can't wait until I can stop taxing people as much. Oh my gosh, I love how like even just a couple points increase in administration efficiency sees like tens and tens of pound increase in the ledger. It's awesome.
Hey Burton,
Hmm?
how are you doing on infamy right now?
I've got 17.3.
I was wondering if you wanted to want to ally me and get a Dutch province in the
Nah, I'm not
down
taking
there.
any Dutch stuff. It's kind of against like our deals, our colonial plans, isn't it? I already broke it, so probably shouldn't go.
America. You want to
No,
ally
I
real quick?
agreed to it, so you didn't break it.
Well, yeah, but you know.
America, do you want to ally real quick and take that one Dutch island?
Not immediately.
Dutch.
Just wait a couple of years and my economy will recover. Wait for actually that's not even what you need to wait for. You need to wait for them to actually integrate all of them. Then I'll just have one war where I take like how many states do I want to take? One, two, three, four or something like that. So not only will my infamy be down, but I'll be able to take it all at like one time. So. I mean, feel free to go ahead, Germany, but you're not going to be having a fun time if you want to actually get colonies either, because they haven't absorbed any of them yet.
I don't know when to get the events to absorb
Very
them.
soon. Very soon.
So
I
it's
did a
just chill.
test. Yeah, I did a test game last night to see how I could invigorate the U.S. economy, and I kept my eye out for that, and it's somewhere in the 60s. So. Just be prepared. 91%
Economic
administration.
nationalism. Ooh. I can just do
That sounds pretty good.
regular old mercantilism. Don't need to
Nobody
go-
wants voting in my country. People are like, not important. We don't need
I just need
voting.
one of those events to get 20 liberals in the upper house and I'll be set for the game.
Nice.
We don't need to vote.
But unfortunately, Russian peasants don't petition their leaders, they just revolt in stupid numbers.
Yeah, why is
Yeah,
that?
you
Why
were telling me
can't...
about that.
Is there some special mechanic that prevents the Russian upper house from like passing anything?
No idea, it was fucking useless.
Because I remember when I played Russia in the previous MP, the secret unposted one, well, one of the 3 secret unposted ones, there was never any option to do any reforms really. But I
We could hold some
constantly
flags
got
outside
rebellion.
of the government building, or we could organise in groups of 3,000 and attempt to overthrow the Russian Imperial Army of 2 million. What would you go for? I don't know. I think the latter. More
I
fun
think
that way,
that,
isn't
yeah,
it?
agree with that. When Germany has more brigades than Russia.
United Kingdom, you little bat. Go take Greece like we agreed.
We agreed what?
I said you could have Greece.
Well, I don't care about Greece.
I seem to remember Austria having Greece.
I mean, if Greece is up for grabs, I don't mind taking it. I'd be more than willing to bail them out continually, considering they always like to go bankrupt. I'm sure that would be a pleasure for the Germans. Weight off their shoulders.
But seriously though, we
God,
can...
that British military score. Ugh.
What
Ugh.
do you mean? That's good.
It's so big. It's so big.
Bruh.
Exactly, that's the idea. Holy shit, you have so many ships, UK. Don't worry, I'll catch up to you soon enough. My economy is about to go into maximum overdrive, and I'm gonna start spamming out dockyards and ships.
Ah, the Indians are well, they're not revolting, but they're being very salty.
Damn.
Why are they being salty
Yeah, well,
for?
maybe just give them independence and give them what they want.
Just
Fuck
because.
Yeah,
off,
just-
UK!
What's that?
What are you guys doing?
Being a cunt.
Is it in Afghanistan? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm being a bit sneaky.
I'm Persia. Little bastard.
I'm willing to deal though. If I can get Afghanistan, you can have Persia. You
That's
can't
not
have
how
both.
deals work.
This is
It's like, I'll
exactly how
punch you in
deals
the
work.
face, but if you agree to this deal, I'll just punch you in the stomach.
UK, you're supposed to be building the canal by now. What the fuck are you doing?
I
Stop.
haven't gotten stupid nitroglycerin. I've invented everything else in organic chemistry, but not
You don't
nit-
even have Greece as your sphere. It's not even in your sphere right now.
Or well.
What?
What?
Um,
When did it leave my
now
sphere?
that-
What?
I don't know. A while ago.
I guess they must have
I
kicked
was
me
gonna
out.
say it takes a little bit longer in this mod to actually get the Suez.
I know. But I did it. I thought I did it late when I played as France.
Oh.
The Schneidebella affair. French Havas blah 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 blah. French police inspector
Wow, you sounded very
declare declare war on France. No, I'm gonna use too infamy.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
It's not much.
Basically, my people, there's a justification to go to war with France right now, but I decided not to because that would be against my rules.
A Frank and a German were having a discussion just on the border, and Germany was like, hot damn, let's go to war.
What? That doesn't happen.
What, Germany
My
won't make any
understanding-
excuse to go to war with its neighbours? Are you sure?
Yeah.
That sounds a little bit like the United States, to be honest.
Yeah, but if we do that, you'll have your White House burned down. So.
It's not true. White House has never been
I
burned
wanted
down.
to burn down our White House. As long as Trump's in it, fucking burn it down. Jesus.
I think that's a threat against President of the United States. I gotta call the NSA on you.
Ah, no, they already know.
Yeah, they were.
They watch our videos and
Anything you can say against the President of the United States is
keep an eye on
permissible,
things.
so long as he's black.
Yeah,
The Kenyan-born
Yeah.
communist Islamist Muslim.
you non-American.
Dude, I love how when like he talks about accusations, but then he's the one that started that whole conspiracy about Obama not being an American. Oh my god. And he's like, people's lives to be ruined of accusations alone.
Should have planned this whole meme of Afghanistan a bit better.
Building so many divisions right now. Please don't try and
We
stop.
had an implicit agreement at the start.
Fuck off! Taking part of historic India? No. Not tolerating that at all.
Pashtunistan, right? Tell me what ethnicity those people are, huh? Who do they belong to?
Well,
Well,
last time I checked, none of us care about
I'm looking for
ethnicity.
stability and peace.
Well, taking Afghanistan is not exactly a great way to achieve that.
Name one time Russian influence in Afghanistan has ever backfired.
Here's a trickier question. Name one time American influence in Afghanistan has ever backfired.
Well, I can name 3 times that British influence in Afghanistan has backfired, so by that logic, we're in the right here.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm literally upgrading every single dockyard on the American coast.
What's a dockyard?
Something that you might learn about eventually in time. Oh sweet, I never even noticed that you had your part of Manchuria, Russia.
Yeah, I did it, so I didn't notice either. But you know.
Oh, yeah. You're close enough to a third world nation. Shouldn't I be able to build railroads and stuff like that in your nation, Russia?
Actually, almost 20% of our population is literate, so thank you.
Meanwhile, in
20%.
Germany, 90%.
Really? You have more than me?
They're also Germans, so swings.
Or well,
So.
it's 70% for America, but I have hardly even touched increasing intellectuals this entire game. So,
That's not very smart.
I think it's perfectly fine, because I have a strong military and a strong economy. So,
Anyone know why Egypt would just leave my sphere like that?
I think it,
Colonial, I imagine.
Also, Dom, could you fuck off from Egypt?
Russia, me and I kindly asked you to give up your part of East Galicia, like you told me you would last night.
I didn't say I would. I saw that as a prettier border.
Alright. I support the Austrian claim in this endeavor.
What's in it for me?
I don't know what is in it for you. Maybe you should start looking at the troop movement on your border.
Yeah, I'll join. Wanna go to war? I wanna go to war with Russia.
Yeah.
Whether you can have it, it's just a bit I took it. It doesn't feel like it's an achievement if I didn't take it myself. That'll come later, don't worry.
Okay. Do you have a CB for Austria? Or do you,
They
like...
should do, they should have Imperial Liberation or something.
Yeah.
Hellcat?
I have acquired Austrian core.
Yeah. that's
Yes, do that.
Do that.
But when I click on the declare war, it comes nothing up.
Oh.
Well,
Nice.
there we go. That's just the universe telling you not to. Well, let it be known that I accepted it, but it's just not to be. So we're good to you. We're cool.
Mm.
How's your infamy doing? Wait, how's your war exhaustion? 0%. You have Box Faction, which is pro-military. I don't know.
who are you talking to right now?
Myself. Well, Hellcat and myself at the same time.
Feels good having my military score about to skyrocket.
I can see that.
So you're
Yeah,
queuing up
just-
40
just-
brigades and 16 ironclads.
Oh But you're on 25 of me. Are you justifying for it right now, Austria, or is that for when you took Lombardia?
I'm not justifying anything now.
Okay.
It's the Swiss Civil War.
It's happened
but
for the entire time.
Switzerland is only one province.
Yeah. And they've had the civil war for forever.
Yeah, it's bugged. You annexed it, and now the nation they're fighting does not actually exist, and so they cannot win. So, it's implied that you need to finish them off, or someone needs to. Poor Switzerland with their 22,000 pops, or
That's
people.
going to be... So you're going to pay 1 infamy for each one of those pops. That's worth it. Yeah.
You know. Wait, does he have to break neutrality again?
I don't think so. So you guys picked the 20, 22 or less infamy for it.
Ooh, the Gadsden purchase.
Ooh.
I have proper American borders. I wish that if Mexico was my puppet, I wouldn't actually have to pay for Tascon and Animas. It's kind of stupid that I'm paying my puppet for their territory, even though they're subservient to me. So I could just take it, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah. It's more of a aggressive annexation, and you're just being kind to them by paying them to make it seem like you're just rightfully purchasing it. I don't think it's like...
I mean, do you know the event to end the Mexican-American War? It's me giving them money and taking half their land.
Yeah. It's like, we're glad you were able to be convinced to sell us that territory. Glad for your cooperation.
Well, so it was historically, wasn't it? They're like a... Well, it's Texas. We don't want it. It's full of Texans.
No, they wanted it. That's why they fought 2 wars for it.
That doesn't sound right. No one would fight for Texans.
Alright, administration funding on 50%. Just gonna chill there and keep it at 100% administration the entire time. Lower the middle class taxes.
Seriously, this is ridiculous. Why do I not have that one technology I need for the canal? It's 2%.
It takes a
2%.
while.
2% chance. It's been 13 years! Or something
I
like
know.
that.
It takes a long time. I once was in the same predicament as Germany.
GreenFors, I appreciate the way you said I could have Persia if you get Afghanistan and then focus all your efforts on Persia.
Well, my relations with the Afghanis were shit, so you were speeding up ahead of me. So my only hope was to take Persia.
Take their land.
I haven't taken any of their land.
You took the proud nation of shit.
I got an event for that, because it is implied that the province of Baluchistan is mine.
You know, the IRA didn't accept the British excuse that they got an event for it when they did it.
It was an event, it's okay.
Speaking of events, I need to start researching
God, when you're
something.
gaining 200 pounds a day, 250 pounds a day.
When you're getting 1,000 pounds a day with like 5% taxes.
I mean, I don't know how you're gaining 1,000 pounds a day.
The Ching, obviously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I was curious there for a second.
It's so good, that word. It's so worth it.
Subtract out the subsidies, like go into your budget and actually, like how much are you really... I'm gonna use it as like a staple to try and emulate.
Then are like about 300 or so.
Oh, so yeah, so our economies are actually just about the exact same. It's kind of cool.
Why is Brazil influencing Morocco?
and why they're they're being sneaky.
Wow, man.
Brazil's levels of sneak they're up there. Also, why is Fernando Po an independent nation and not... Okay, they're a satellite of Spain, never mind. Still, why are they that and not just...
Infamy.
Yeah.
I had to lose infamy to declare conquest on two Sicilies.
Price of impatience, I guess.
Pluralism. Damn. I just got an event that only increased secularized. I was like, nah. Secularized is for weak libtard, crybabies. Right, Orwell?
Yep, libtards.
You know, the good thing about laissez-faire, like the Republican Party, is that I don't actually have to keep up my infrastructure myself.
I forget Germany doesn't have any state capitalist parties in this part of the game. God damn.
Oh, fuck off!
Watch out for the National Liberale, because that's the best party. You have the industry to switch over to laissez-faire at this point.
Yeah.
And they're jingoist too, which is just the best thing possible.
You're a cheeky bugger, I'll give you that, mate.
Why am I getting 530 some pounds a day? The fuck? And it's stabilized there too, it's not like it's fluctuating.
Well, you know, Persia moving away from me is basically treachery, and that's punished by death.
Well, as I said, I don't actually care about Persia, I just want Afghanistan.
Stop boosting Persia.
Well, I couldn't compete with you in Afghanistan, so I tried to gain leverage.
Not many people can compete with me. I hear that a lot.
Britain, you probably need to actually increase your relations with Afghanistan.
Yeah, I know, but I was afraid he was going to notice that I had 100 relations in both of his in both of his fairlings. So
Whoops.
I jumped the gun, or whatever you say.
I'm actually building over my naval capacity first, hoping that my dockyards will build faster.
Yes. That's yes.
What?
Someone messaged me. I'm pretty sure you just give it to you, dude.
I'd ask about that before assuming it.
I mean, we just did. We're talking about East Galicia.
Hey,
I know
Russia,
you were.
want to give me back? Want to give me back the provinces?
I feel like there's all sorts of ways you can ask before coming out with threats on that.
He didn't threaten.
I mean, at first I was very nice to you. I was like, hey, Russia. So,
And do you remember that I actually said yes?
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Then why the question? Have it
Yeah,
back.
exactly. There you go.
Just so on the condition that you're immortal enemies of the Brits.
Hey, what'd I do?
Austria has its own foreign policy. I can't speak for Austrian policy.
That's okay if I get back my provinces.
Yeah.
Sneaky Russian foreign policy.
Oh yes, build a bigger navy. How am I making 600, 700 pounds a day? Like, and I'm just mass constructing things too. It's not even... Damn. Lower the taxes, I guess. the taxes or the tariffs too. There we go. I'm only making a couple hundred.
Warfare is so fucking
Shit,
shit.
you accidentally tab out of the game. Alright.
This is a lot more harsh than EU4. Is that why it's shit? Or is it? 'Cause I like it.
This is
I have enough money.
boring.
Actually, I can't. I have the Republicans. And you're a great power.
It's
actually,
basically the same system, dude.
You're a great power. You should be able to build it
EU4
yourself.
and
Lizzo.
Territorial are very similar battle systems.
Yeah, I guess things are just called different. Nah, it's a bit different though, isn't it?
Tiny bit different. You
Like-
still the values on the troops are different, but besides that, the system itself of battles is almost the same.
And in EU4 you don't have 20 armies to manage, you have like 2 or 3.
Oh, well, yes, that's the problem. That's what you were talking about. I understand.
The worst thing about Victoria 2 is that whenever you balance your armies, it does not count engineers. So your engineers always just end up in one random army.
I don't even use them.
It's a mistake not to use them.
I mean, I was told by Gok not to use them, so...
I mean, that's only if you're on the offensive.
I don't really have a use for them, though. They're not that much better. Like, I'm not going to take out an artillery and put in an engineer.
Don't.
You
They have
just
a
have
defense
like
value of 8. That is amazingly good. So I don't know what he's talking
Who
about.
cares? I think he was saying something like it's not necessarily worth it. You can just spam
don't
out
they?
the-
I thought they were like horses. You're supposed to just have like a 1 or 2 in each army.
Just have one. Yeah,
Yeah.
just have one in each army, just for a little bit more
That's
defense.
fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I have a great army template that works fine for me.
And also, you have siege value as well.
I'm not going on a crazy, crazy offensive war anytime soon, so... I mean, yeah, wait, I don't intend on being attacked on the continent anytime soon. And if I do, I have a feeling that it won't be successful for whoever tries. Considering that I'm going to be having a lot of brigades, 110 brigades. At least. I haven't even turned up military spending, I forgot to do that. Once I do this, I
Austria,
should-
when you
oh,
when
yes,
you
I
gonna
did.
be when you gonna have justification for East Ecclesia?
Yeah, I'm thinking about starting it now.
Okay, yeah, he'll accept it. He just already said he's okay with it. So go ahead, do it.
It's acquire state, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless he somehow turn it into a colony.
But make sure you have maybe you have it now after you're below infamy. Make sure you still don't have the acquire core or whatever.
Yeah.
Acquire Austrian core.
Socialism. It's not good. Well, it could be good,
No, it's
actually.
not. Unfortunately, because of how open my democratic system is, I will probably end up turning socialist without...
It's good for you, though. Not bad for your military, but...
I like laissez-faire, so... Don't particularly like socialism, because it's kind of extremely micromanaging and not even really that efficient, so...
Yeah, you just shift-click on the factories and just upgrade them all.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to upgrade them myself when I can have capitalists do it for free.
Yeah, fair enough. But they can still do it, even if you're socialist.
I mean, I need to build all my infrastructure stuff. I don't really want to do that either.
Yeah, that's.
I'd rather leave
still,
that to the
I still think they
businesses.
can. I mean, unless you actually go straight up communist.
I've been socialist as Germany before, and I had to upgrade my infrastructure, or at least the capitalists were extremely lazy in upgrading it. Swiss Civil War. What is this garbage?
It's slightly broken.
Oh, Switzerland still exists. That's why.
Yeah, but the nation they're fighting is not, and so they're kind of stuck.
Hmm. Build the ironclads. Build them. Build them all.
Do it.
I'm still gaining 400 pounds, and I lowered taxes, tariffs, raised military spending, etc. I guess the American economy just exploded during Reconstruction. This,
Oh, by the Sultan of Egypt is free.
Yeah, noticed somehow they lost. Yeah, they escaped my sphere. Although I
But
can
they're
add them.
free from the Ottomans as well.
Yeah, that was. I assume there was some event that caused them to kick me out as a result of that.
Dick.
what
Uh,
happens?
Russia invaded Persia to make him put him in his sphere. But now he has a truce, so he can't. Now he doesn't need.
Yeah,
Not
it's
even
a
have.
really good system. I'm glad they made it like this.
Triggered.
Pretty nice, pretty nice. As I said though, I'll stop messing around if you let me mess around in Afghanistan.
You do you, mate.
I'll take that as a no.
I would guess so.
My dockyard's build any slower.
I'm not getting the steamer convoys I require to keep my ships fixed, which is really annoying.
When I'm second biggest military, or best military score. And I haven't even finished building everything, all my military units.
Listen to this
Yeah.
guy brag.
I don't know.
I don't really understand how the military score thing works.
I'm
honest.
gonna have nearly the exact same brigades as you, and I have a bigger navy. So.
It's a bit weird. Like, for example, I have 70 scored from leaders. I don't know why that's like so big.
Yeah, leaders is kind of weird.
I have 96 from soldiers and army, and I have 73 from leaders. You have 27 from capital ships and 303 from soldiers and army.
A 111 from soldiers and army, 4.5 from capital ships, 68 from leaders. For me.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense.
I love how the prestige system works, so even though I have the third biggest industry and the second best military, I'm 5th place because of my prestige.
Nice.
I love this game sometimes.
Ooh, a certain Russian player's gone over the infamy limit. Not the 30 limit, but the in-game limit.
No, I haven't.
Shall we have ourselves a little containment?
Can I Yeah, why can I declare myself a containment war? It
Hmm.
only costs 4
It's
wolves.
supposed to be 24 in it. I'm only on 22.
No, you're on 26.5 infamy, dog.
I'm on 22.69.
What are you on
I
about?
have it right here. I could take a screenshot. You're on 26.5.
Let me take a screenshot too.
Are you like lagging behind or whatever?
And
I
we
think-
all
no,
have a
he's-
containment.
He's memeing.
Oh.
And we have containment war causes belly, so...
I mean, the bloody genius decided to spend 11 infamy on taking provinces from Persia. Especially glorious is the fact that he decided to spend 5.5 to take a province. Or was it even 7.5 it is at this point in the game? For a province he would have gotten for free.
Damn, roast him. Roast him.
Ooh, yeah. Gotta let out my salt somehow.
When you're building a bunch of ironclads for your, navy.
America, how are you doing regarding an invasion of Denmark?
Not even on my radar.
Hmm.
However, I am taking a look at Spain over here, and they actually increased their naval technology. It's impressive. We're catching up. Actually, you technically have a better naval technology than me. Don't worry, that will soon end once I start actually researching naval technology again. France did what with my Columbia?
France.
Bitch, please. France, I will kill you. I have more brigades, a bigger navy. Better
Yeah, if you guys look on the Victoria 2 chat, I'm definitely not breaking anything.
Oh, actually, I better take armor.
That's odd.
That
Let's
said,
see.
my game just crashed, so, you know,
Well,
swings
there
and
you are.
roundabouts.
Are you gonna rehost for him?
Yeah.